not likely to be showing up at this next event, but Mark Gurman has some speculation on what might be next for Apple Watch. This is from his latest newsletter. He's expecting Apple to deliver 3 new models sometime this year: an updated Series 8, an updated SE edition, and a new edition geared to extreme sports. I've been calling this one the Apple Watch G-Shock edition. It's been in the rumors for a while now, but sounds like this might be the year that we see that new design. As for the new designs or new features beyond that, he's not expecting much more than updated processors, not any really big design changes outside of the new Extreme version, of course. He does note that there should be significant software updates around activity tracking, but thinks it's only possible there might be one new sensor, the body temperature monitor, and even that seems a little bit iffy at this point. It's been said that Apple is continuing to look at new sensors for the Apple Watch, the body temperature sensor, of course, but we've also heard about blood pressure monitoring and blood sugar monitoring and reporting, but to date, none of those have surfaced in an Apple Watch, and this year it doesn't seem like that is likely to happen either, which is kind of a bummer. I'd really like to see the Apple Watch advance, especially in terms of those health sensors and functionality. I know that's tricky stuff for the engineers. You've got FDA things and regulations and all those sorts of hoops to jump through, so it's not surprising that it's taking longer. Despite that, Gurman does seem excited about this year's updates, saying that he expects, quote, the biggest in the history of the Apple Watch since the original model. So not sure why he's doing that when it seems like there's not big design changes or anything like that. Maybe it's on the software side, but he doesn't really talk about that in the newsletter thing. So outside of Gurman's comments, display analyst Ross Young also mentioned that Apple could add a new larger display size to the 41mm and 45mm size options that they have now. It does make me wonder if a larger display would go with that new Extreme Sports model, since those tend to be larger watches anyway, but that wasn't part of Ross Young's comments at all. Just kind of speculation on my point. Just thinking if you're going to have a bigger watch, a more chunky Extreme watch, it would make sense that it might have a slightly larger display. So we'll have to wait and see, but some things coming for Apple Watch probably later this year.